press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, welcome back to your class. We are on the verge of finishing the lesson Consumer Education and Protection, and today we will discuss about certain places where you can go and seek help for when you are into difficulty with related to consumerism or whatever it is. Okay, now a few of the examples that I've brought down for you are regarding adulteration of food. We discussed in the previous class, and see, certain kinds of adulterations that are there are milk. Okay, what is milk adulterated with? Unhygienic water, chalk powder. Chalk is white, you don't know. Chalk powder, soap powder, hydrogen peroxide and urea. So milk can be adulterated with it. Now there are harmful effects of it. What can happen? Food poisoning, heart problems, cancer, vomiting and nausea. So these are the harmful effects for the adulteration of milk that is being done. Next item is black pepper. Black pepper is adulterated with papaya seeds. You just crush them. Okay, papaya seeds can be mixed with black pepper. What is the harmful effect? You have liver and stomach disorders that are there. Oil can also be adulterated with certain seeds. Okay, argamon seeds that are there. They cause epidemic dropsy and severe glaucoma. Then ghee can be adulterated with vegetable oil and animal body fats. Anemia and enlargement of the heart. That is why they say consumption of fats should be on track. So anemia and enlargement of the heart, that is ghee. Then chili powder, brick powder and sawdust is what is being adulterated into. And then harmful effects are stomach problems, and artificial colors can cause cancer. Then turmeric powder, yellow dye or non-permitted colors that are there. Okay, methanol yellow. Harmful effects is it's carcinogenic and you have stomach disorders. Now these are the few, it's laid down in the internet, so you can have a look at many other items that are put down. Okay, and go to YouTube and see a few videos that are there. You will really understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, now we stopped at discussing what is consumer protection and what are the basic rights that you have. Now we will see this Consumer Protection Act that was there. It provides for the establishment of a Central Protection Council at the national level, State Consumer Protection Council at the state level, District Consumer Protection Council at the district level. So this Consumer Protection Act tells that in the district, in the state and the national level you should have a council for the grievances that are going to come. So Central Protection Council at the national level, State Consumer Protection Council at the state level, District Consumer Protection Council at the district level. Then, now these councils are formed with the discussion of the minister that is there, who is in charge of the consumer affairs at the central government. He becomes the chairman of the national council. The chairman of the consumer affairs at the central government is the chairman of the national consumer or Central Protection Council at the national level. Now Minister of Consumer Affairs in the state is responsible for at the state level, and at the district level the district commissioner or the collector is the chairman at the district level. So these are the people who are heading these positions, and they are tasked with it. Then you have certain agencies or certain places where you can put down your queries into. Okay, redressal agencies that are there, where you can lay down your difficulties and you can ask or seek help from them. This now this act has told for the formation of certain councils that are there. Now There is a district forum, there is state commission and national commission. Okay. Okay, this is basically under the Consumer Protection Act that is there. Alright. Now in the district forum is a gathering of people, that is there, like a council that we have. Okay, in each district they are supposed to have it in each district, and who is supposed to take the charge? There is a judge, a district judge, he who is very qualified, will be nominated by the state government who will preside over all these things that are happening. Okay. Then now what do they try to do? They try to take into task certain events that or complaints where the value of goods and services is less than 20 lakh. Where in the district forum, where the value of your goods is and services is below 20 lakhs, those kind of complaints are addressed in the district forum by the district judge who is nominated by the state government. Now there shall be 2 members in this who will be discussing your complaints, and one will be a woman out of it. Okay, so 1 man and 1 woman, or 2 women, whoever is the district judge, but 1 post is reserved for women anyhow. Alright, then is the state commission that is there. Then a person who has been in charge or who has served in the high court or the high court judge will become the president of the state commission that is there. Now there will be again, there will be 2 other people who will be assisting that person who is having a lot of knowledge about these consumer affairs, who has been involving himself into dealing with all these things. So he or she will be assisting them. In the previous one, the district judge will be there, and there shall be 2 other members. Out of that, 1 is a woman. Then in this, they take complaints which are above 20 lakh but less than 1 crore. So here it is below 20 lakh. Here above 20 lakh but below 1 crore. Above 20 lakh but below 1 crore. Again there will be 2 members here, okay, 3 members there. 3 is including this person over here, the judge, okay. Here is the same. Out of the 2, 1 will be a woman because of the gender balance or gender equality that they have to give. Then the National Commission is headed by the judge of the Supreme Court, who is appointed by the central government. He presides over, okay, he is the president, the judge of the Supreme Court. Now here plus 2 members, out of that 1 is a woman, 1 is a woman. Here, okay, all above 1 crore. All details and all things that have to be discussed about 1 crore. Again here there shall be 4 members, okay, 4 members, and in that 1 will be a woman. So above 2 will have 2 people extra, 1 will be a woman. Out of those 2, here out of 4, 1 will be a woman. Judge of the Supreme Court here, the district judge over here, and in the district forum it is in the district forum it is the district judge, in the state it is the high court judge, and here it is the Supreme Court judge who will be assisted by other members. Then This takes complaints against 1 crore. So all this is very easy to remember. See, district forum, state commission and national commission. In the district forum, it's headed by the district judge who will discuss about matters which are less than 20 lakh. 2 other members will be assisting. Out of that, 1 is a woman. State commission will be presided, or president will be the high court judge. It is discussing about 20 lakh but below 1 crore. 2 other members will be there. Out of that, 1 is a woman. Then national commission, the president will be the Supreme Court judge. It will discuss matters about 1 crore. 4 the other members will be assisting. Out of that, again 1 will be a woman. If you understand it once, it's easy for you. Okay. Then where can you give your complaints? You can give your complaints to the consumer court. Now there are people who specialize in this kind of law. People go on to learn criminal law, civil law, okay. Then other forms of laws, one among this is consumer protection also, that is there. Okay. Now think that you have faced with a certain problem that is there, and certain goods are what you don't like, or something has happened to you because of that good, or you are somebody, it has caused some harm to someone among yourselves or among your family, which was not acceptable because of that goods. Now these are the following methods if you want to file a case in the consumer court. Okay, consumer court, you want to file a case, you can file. See, consumer court, civil court, then labor court. Okay, so there are different courts like this. If you have visited a court, you will know how the dealings happen. You can go and sit there. You can go and sit and listen to the proceedings, whatever they do. They give you a choice to go and sit and listen to what is happening inside the court there. You can go to any of the district courts that are there. So now you don't have a specified or laid down form of that you have to file a case that is there. Then that is, see, sometimes you go to the government office if you want to apply for your caste or income certificate. They give you a form to fill it, isn't it? You have to fill in your details and other things there. In this case, there is no such form that is you have to fill. Or if you have to apply for scholarship, you have to fill a certain kind of a form. You are applying for your examination, any government examination, you have to apply for a certain form that is there. Here, there is no prescribed format or something like that in order to file a case in the consumer court, but you can get it typed or you can handwrite it. Okay, it will be handwritten, or you can type it. Then complaint must include your name. Your name is very mandatory. You must reveal your identity there. Okay, include the name of the person. Name of the person, that is, you become the complainant. That is, now if I have to write, I write my name, and I have to write my address. Okay, then because I am the complainant, so I write my name. Then the full address and the telephone number. So how will you write? Just as your letter you are writing. Okay, begin with your name. Okay, if I have to say Michelle D'Souza and my address over here. All right. So that's how it will go, because they should know who is complaining. All right. Then after you mentioned your side identity, you will also have to mention who has caused you that problem. The organization or the person who has caused you trouble, and complaint should be made clearly with the address. Now here if you are writing your name and address, okay, name, address, on the other side or below that you have to give their address properly. Who are you complaining against? The person or the organization you are complaining against, with their address. Then after that you have to mention what kind of a loss have you incurred. Okay, what kind of a loss you have incurred, or what are the details of that goods. Now maybe you have bought an electric stove. and that has caused you a very harmful effect on your body. Maybe in terms of causing a very harmful effect that you could not take anything further after that. Maybe some damage to your body part. Okay, so or you have lost something with that. So the product that has caused you that loss, how much amount of loss have you incurred because of that good that you have brought? Okay, now see here. Absolutely no difference in those two words that I have written. One is good and one is good. Okay? Goods, and you are a good boy. Good and good. So you must understand the difference. Spellings can be same, but pronunciations are different. Sometimes spellings are different, but pronunciation is the same. Okay? Go back to your English grammar and see it. Good and good. Goods. You are a good boy. This is a good class. Okay, these are the goods that we are bringing. Alright? Okay. Now, after you have given the details of the goods that you have incurred a loss for, you must also specify the amount that you have lost with it. Now, if you have lost 5,000, 10,000, okay, or a lakh with that, I think you have brought a washing machine or a refrigerator or an iron box, okay, anything for that, for an AC, then or a TV. So all this may have caused you some loss. Maybe the TV just blasted out, and it has caused harmful effects for people inside the house. So you can claim that way, telling that this is the money I had paid for it, and these are the harmful effects that have happened, and this is the loss that I have incurred. Then you must also enclose. Okay, other day in the letter writing I taught you, we didn't make use of it while we were writing the letter, but today it is useful for you. You see here, I had given you in the end like this. Enclosures is what I told you. Okay, enclosures. We write it like this, ENCL, but enclosures. Now suppose you are writing a complaint like this, write a complaint letter. Okay, so this can also be a homework connecting with your English class. Write a complaint letter to the consumer court incurring all these losses, and you have to enclosed with what? That is, you have to attach. Now when we give a WhatsApp message, don't you see this symbol that is there? When you write an email, that symbol is there. That means you are attaching an image and attaching a file or something like that. Here enclosure is similar to attach. Here what you should attach? The bill or the receipt that is there. Okay, don't say receipt. Receipt is wrong. It is receipt. Okay, bill or the receipt that is there. This is what you have to attach with the letter that you are writing to the consumer court. So, then you are not supposed, no fees or stamp duty for that, no posting of stamps or no fee for the complaint that you have done, and no advocate or lawyer is required for that. The consumer himself can argue on his own. You need not have a lawyer or advocate to argue on your behalf, but you can argue for yourself. So what your letter has to contain over here: your address, okay, with your name and everything, write the date, their address, in the body what you have to mention, the person who has caused you that loss or the organization who has caused you that loss, okay, and then what is the product or which one is the product that you have brought, how it has caused you that loss. So you will explain in the body of the letter. How much of amount have you lost with it, what are the harmful effects that have happened to that here. When you end, maybe you can split the body of the letter into 2 paragraphs, and first write where and how, then what actually happened, the cause or the reason for it. Okay, then here you will write, I have enclosed the bill or the receipt with the letter for your reference. So then you end that, write thank you, yours faithfully, and whatever other subscriptions have to be written after the body. Then no fee that has to be deposited, or no stamp duty that has to be done. So nobody on your favor to fight an advocate or a lawyer, but the consumer himself can argue for his own side. All right, now with this we have finished the lesson. I hope it was an easy one for you. It was an easy one, but it was a lot informative than the other parts that are there in the textbook, isn't it? These sections are very informative. Now that you have known of a lot of information, how you can file a complaint, where you can go, what are the things you keep in mind, I hope and believe that you will implement these things in your lives for the rest of your life, because every day is a give and take process. We need to buy products. If it's not that we can sit simply, but we go to the shops, we buy. So all this has to be kept for the rest of your life, not only for your exam point of view. Okay? All right. So remember the dates and places that have been given. 1986 and 15th of March is what you have to remember here. And how many acts? 30 acts. So those two you remember. Maybe they can ask, see they have asked the consumer days observed on. Okay? So all these can be asked. So dates and figures, please remember. Again I emphasize on you reading the lesson at least twice before you write something, or simply mug up something. Don't mug up, but read the lesson at least twice for better understanding after we have completed the class. So now that we have finished the lesson, I want you to read at least twice. Read once, a matter of 10 minutes if you have to spend. Just read one quick glance. I'm not telling you underline, and I'm not telling you mark it everywhere. Just go and read it, that's it. At a stretch, finish that lesson. If it's a big lesson, you can split it. This is a very comparatively small lesson. I think you can finish at one stretch that is there. That's how you improve your reading skills also, and pick out certain words from for your comprehension point of view. Okay? All right. Thank you very much for listening. I shall meet you in the next class.